Hello and welcome to our channel Daddy, Dad and Me. We became a family last summer when we adopted our son after starting our adoption journey back in 2018. As you can see from the channel, we have lots of vlogs to help prospective adopters and other adoptive families on their journey to parenthood. We have vlogged all about different aspects of our journey, from stepping foot right inside the adoption agency, the assessment process, and more recently, parenting little man. Here's today's vlog. Hi everyone, welcome back to Daddy, Dad and Me. Thank you very much for subscribing if you have subscribed. If you haven't, please do like and subscribe. Please do also click the notification bell to be notified when we upload our videos, which are around every week to kind of 10 days or so. That's just kind of the pattern of how things are going. If you are new, I hope that you find this channel informative. It's got lots of different videos. We have vlogged about stage 1, stage 2, going through every single part of the process, and we've broken that down. And as you'll see from the title of this video today, it's about the home assessment, not to be confused with the assessment sessions that you'll do in stage 2. This is more so about a checklist, and it's called the Home Safety Checklist, which is a form by Core and Bath. And this is what the social worker will be looking at. I'm talking from the point, and obviously from our experience of when pre-COVID this all took place. From my understanding at the moment, before restrictions are lifted even more, this is only kind of done in a one visit. I'm assuming all the rest are virtual. I am looking down because I've got the form in front of me, and I'll just go through the checklist and I'll explain kind of various points throughout that checklist. I'll try and be as quick as I can because it is rather a lengthy form, and you have to have a lot, as you will see. So the first section is all about fire safety, so I do apologise. I think I've been rather rude from looking down, but I can't remember it all. So it's all about smoke alarms being fitted, and if they're battery operated, have the batteries been replaced within the last year. If you're hooked up like we are here to the mains, it's just making sure obviously they work, they're cleaned, etc. Anything like chimney flues have been inspected and swept, and obviously you'll need to provide kind of documentary evidence for that. Matches and lighters stored away, or out of kind of little one's height. Escape routes planned, and this is a really good thing to think about because we didn't really think about it. You have obvious kind of escape routes, I suppose, because you can get out of windows if you needed to, if there was a fire downstairs, but it's thinking, if we couldn't get out of there, where would we go? And I know I've taken an idea from one of our neighbours, and they've actually got a spare ladder stored on their kind of flat roof just outside our window, so it just helps them to get out. So it's just thinking about things like that to help you if you need to get out in an emergency. It's just going to help you. So think about your escape routes. Not that you'll need to talk about those, but you may be asked by your social worker as they go through these, and they have to date them as well. Keys to window locks are accessible to adults and responsible children, young people, but not other children. So again, if you've got keys, etc., keep them away. We've got ours at quite a height, so little man can't get to those. Anything like open fires, solid fuel burners, making sure there's a fire guard, spark guard in front of those. Electricity sockets not overloaded, obviously shouldn't exceed 13 amps. No evidence of scorch sockets, frayed wires, or anything to suggest an electrical check is needed. So again, these are all things that your social worker will go through. Any electrical work has been completed by a qualified and registered electrician. We've not had to provide that, but some things we needed to provide are evidence of driving licence, home insurance, I believe motor insurance as well. So it's just providing all your documents to those. Thinking about falls, so floors, stairs and outside spaces are well maintained, free of obstacles and trip hazards. Lighting is appropriate for throughout the home. So again, these are all things that are being looked at throughout your home assessment and your checklist. Safety gates are competently and securely fitted at the bottom of the stairs. Consideration has been given to the use of competently and securely fitted safety gates upstairs elsewhere. So we had one on Little Man's room, which isn't there now, and there's one at the top of the stairs, and it also stops our dog for his health and safety, so there are perks to it. Banisters are strong, suitable gaps not exceeding 6.5 centimetres for ages 0 to 2, or 10 centimetres with no horizontal rails or footholds for climbing, ages 2 to 5. Child resistant window restrictors are fitted with the gap not exceeding 10 centimetres. Upper bunk beds have secure safety rails and ladders, not used for children under the age of 6. Pushchairs, buggies, highest chairs in good condition, straps and harnesses. Outdoor play equipment is safe and securely attached, mounted over a suitable surface. Trampolines are fitted with a safety net closure. Then goes on to burns and scalds. Carers understand the need to run cold water before hot water in the bath, or thermostatic mixing valves have been fitted, ages 0 to 5. Kettle cords are safely out of reach. So again, just looking for things, obvious places where they'll be. Consideration has been given to keeping children out of the kitchen when cooking. I know some people allow them in, but we don't allow Little Man, and we have a gate over the kitchen. Just because the more people are in there, the more kind of danger, I suppose, it poses. Fire guard is used on all types of fire to prevent young children being burned. Consideration has been given to the dangers linked to hot drinks, or if you're making hot drinks, things such as hair straighteners and irons, and consideration has been given to the dangers linked to sunburn. Strangulation and suffocation. There are no blinds or curtains with cords that constitute a hazard. There are no hanging toys or drawstring bags that constitute a hazard. Plastic bags are stored safely, including nappy sacks. Children prevented from playing with rotary washing line, ropes and cord. So again, thinking all about those things. What can they do within their reach? Cots are free from pillows, duvets, large toys and cot bumpers. Toys and other items with small parts are stored safely away from young children. Poisoning. Carbon monoxide alarms are fitted and in working in rooms with a fuel burning appliance. And again, they want the date that's been tested. And with all of these, it's marked either safe or unsafe. So anything that's picked up as unsafe, you need to make sure is obviously safe. Medicine stored safely, shampoos, cosmetics stored safely, because obviously they can be or pose a danger. Household chemicals such as cleaning materials, weed killer, antifreeze, DIY materials and button batteries are safely stored. Alcohol and liquid nicotine found in e-cigarettes are safely stored. There are no known plants with poisonous leaves or berries. Again, it's just making sure you know all about that. Drowning, ponds, swimming pools and other standing water are safely covered or securely fenced. Babies and young children are always supervised in the bath. Cutting and crush injuries. So low glass is either safety glass, BS 6206, covered with safety film, lots of S's, safety film or boarded up. Greenhouses are made of safety glass or safely fenced. Kitchen knives, razor blades, safely stored. Equipment, tools, sharp item used for works, DIYs, hobbies are safely stored. Ceremonial swords are safely stored. Tool furniture and appliances are fixed to the wall where necessary. Consideration has been given to fitting anti-finger trapping devices to prevent a toddler's fingers being trapped indoors. And the other section, obviously there are a few more, so I'm trying to be a bit quick here. The home is warm, in good decorative order, and furniture is sufficient, suitable and in good repair. The home, and particularly the kitchen and bathroom, are kept clean and hygienic. The home is secured from inside to prevent toddlers and small children leaving unnoticed. So what we do is just obviously lock the door. Locks on bathroom doors are suitable and allow access in emergency. Garden gates and fencing are secure to prevent toddlers and small children leaving whilst unattended. DVDs and video games are stored so that children cannot access inappropriate material. Home insurance is in place in line with local policy, and insurers have been informed if the applicant is fostering, because you have to have a specific type of insurance to foster. Vehicle safety, so things like MOT certificates, up-to-date insurance. Insurers are notified of fostering status if that's what you're doing. Driving licences have been seen for all those involved in transporting children, and appropriate car seats are correctly fitted and used. Specific circumstances to these kind of may crop up. Any firearms are stored on the property? Yes, no. Home is also a working farm? Yes, no. Hazardous work equipment materials stored? If any of those are yes, then the social worker needs to provide additional information on that. You are then asked to sign all of that and any outstanding actions that need to be looked at. One of the things that you would have had covered in your training and obviously your initial kind of, I suppose, interviews was any building work outstanding. Anything like that needs to be completed before the child comes into your home. So people tend to do extensions and all things like that. That needs to all be completed. Some agencies and authorities may not kind of allow you to register your interest until that's done, if that's one of the first things you're doing then. So just be mindful of that. A lot of questions come up about the child's room itself. We didn't, so Little Man came along in July, and obviously due to COVID we had it ready in March because that's when we thought it was all going to happen. Obviously then that delay hit. There is no expectation for you to have the room ready when the home assessment takes place. They're not wanting to see that. You'll probably have to send an image or a video that your social worker may come back to you in order to just confirm and just have a look at everything all set up, but they're going to be seeing it anyway. However early you want to start is down to you, your personal preference, how early you want to get stuff. But say just for us, we didn't start buying anything or putting anything in the room until a good kind of 3-4 months beforehand, making sure that we were going to panel, because again the choices and things that we knew Little Man liked we wanted to have in the room, but we wanted to be more certain of the match by that time. That's more or less it. You can find the form that I've been reading. It's not a hidden form at all. Just Google Coram Bath Home Safety Checklist or Home Assessment, and it's one of the documents on there. All of that information goes along with your pass. So again, the adoption panel see all of it, and it's just making sure we've had carbon monoxide monitors fitted in the kitchen. It's just a portable thing, about 6-7 quid, and fire blankets. Some people have fire extinguishers, and it's all of those things. So some people are a little bit shocked, I suppose, by what things we've not had to get, but we wanted to get. But if any of those things ever crop up, we know that we have those protections and those precautions in place. And yeah, so you may find that safety checklist and assessment differs, but just speak about it with your social worker, who'll be able to talk through all about it. I hope you found that informative. Sorry it's been a bit of a longer video this time. Any requests, please do send any through, daddydadandme@gmail.com, or on Facebook and Instagram as daddydadandme. Or put any comments below. More than happy to talk through any requests that anybody has got. Little Man is kind of, I'm about to say, winding down. Obviously we've got a few months until school, so there's going to be a few school updates on here, and just little things that we want to talk about. Please do check out the blog as well, daddydadandme.com. That's to go in every month live with all different things. If anyone ever wants to collaborate on anything, we would be more than happy to do something with you. And yeah, hope you're keeping well, enjoying the beautiful summer sunshine, and yeah, speak soon, and hopefully have lots more videos and informative content for you. Speak soon. Bye.